What's up everybody, this is Ripples in Wales back for another video. I hope you're all doing well and having a great day wherever you are in the world and whatever you're doing. Well, this is video number 2 for today. We're going to jump in and have a look at what XRP news is coming up in the space. There's a few things that are occurring and popping, so it's definitely worthwhile us keeping our eye on the ball and yeah, going over what's what. In the previous video, you might really see shortly is that Bitcoin's making moves. It's starting, looks like to be a second move up now. We have to keep our eyes on it. It looks quite bullish, that to me. This is BTC USD on the daily. Yeah, very interesting to see the liquidity flow into Bitcoin at the minute. Secondly, we've got XRP. I'm going to get rid of these for a second for you. And we're going to have a look at this is on a weekly. I think I'm on a weekly. Yeah. Oh, please. Bugger off. Right, weekly looking very, very strong. We've been over some stuff in the other video. You may have seen that already. By the time I post this, there was a bit of a TA analysis that Crypto Insight UK, well worth a follow. He's got a bit of a stairway going on the XRP price. Well worth a look. Nice accumulation over the weekly and over the daily. Cool, let's jump into what we've got today. Right, big news. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Is Xahau network is the new network that's been literally formed a couple of days ago and sent live on October the 31st. It's going to be called the Xahau network, and it's the kind of the main network on the sidechain on the XRPL that will be hosting hooks and smart contracts. Super cool, and yeah, they've now gone live. Which is pretty cool, and they've got a post here going "Hello World," which is the kind of, I think this is the kind of the block. So we've got network ID proposed. I did see like uptime. Oh, it's got uptime. I don't think it's got the actual. It's got the blocks on there. Not that I can see now. Pretty cool. It'd be cool to see the Genesis block on that and see what they've posted. So this is the official Xahau network. They've only got one post in there at the minute. There's going to be a lot of scam ones popping up. You know this as well. This is also the Xahau Community. I'm struggling to say this word. This is the community page, and it's the latest news on that. So they'll be posting quite a lot in here. There's a cracking thread on the pinned up here. What is Xahau's features and positions? Please, if someone tells me how to pronounce this a bit better, am I butchering this in this video? Please let me know why there is a core need for it. So let's have a look at the pinned thread here. It's quite interesting. I could learn something as we go on this. So I like the logo. It's quite cool. That it's a bit like the old the X of the Let's have a look on here for a minute. This one here on the X sign, a little bit similar to that, just the opposite way. That's what, interesting enough, the knight's holding up a shield there with the X, which is referred to hooks, which was also seen on top of the castles up here on the flag up the top there, and it's referred to hooks. Interesting. I wonder what amazing utility hooks is going to bring to the network. Xahau is a smart contract enabled sidechain on the XRPL ecosystem. It is a network based on the XRPL consensus protocol and its ledger structure. While Xahau is an independent layer 1 blockchain, it operates side by side with the XRP ledger as a complementary network to transact value with the addition of smart contracts. So this is the big thing, this is smart contracts now going on its own layer 1 parallel to the XRPL mainnet. They obviously don't want to clog the layer 1 blockchain of the XRPL up, so they'll bust it out into side chains, and it's like horizontal scaling. Really cool. Xahau shares all the base attributes of the XRPL, from the base protocol, ledger framework, and software structure. All XRPL-based services, apps, and software are compatible with Xahau, requiring minimal change, giving a boost to the XRPL ecosystem at an interoperable standpoint. Xahau features a number of valuable features and components which enhance the usability of the network, widens the use case of the XRPL tech stack, which are hooks for smart contracts, URTI tokens for NFTs, and Xahau Genius for realistic economics. Hooks are on-chain L1 smart contracts for accounts to install, giving a way to account to manage their transaction and activities in a network in a modern way. And there's kind of a breakdown of the benefits of hooks there: simplicity and efficiency, native integration, low fees, scalability, security and reliability, ecosystem compatibility, and account decentralization. Smart contracts allow for a more innovative and powerful network to transact for everyone, as you'd be able to set up rules on your respective accounts. And they give an example here of, you know, how you send 10% of the transaction to Joe and Mama. If scam account, block payment, you know, it's really cool kind of plug and play features now you can add to these smart contracts. And smart contracts, remember, what drove Ethereum up to an incredible price. Smart contracts through NFTs generally and DeFi. And remember, we've got that coming to the XRPL with, you know, bundles at the minute. So anyhow, I'll let you have a read on if you want to carry on with that. That's the Xahau Community account here. There's another account here, which is from Witsewind. He has got, I'm going to go to his main account here. He's been really active, obviously. He's the head guy in the XRPL labs. And they are the builders of the Xahau wallet, amongst many other things. I don't want to downplay. He is a big player in this game, and he's been very, very busy on the posting to do with this, you know, this new release. And there's a really good video apparently here by Genfinity.io, which you can watch. If you go to Witsewind's account, it's at Witsewind. You come down here, you can see the it's covering most of things. Almost 2 hours of content addressing history, future, and the most important frequently asked questions, including topics regarding XRPL mainnet, EVM, Xahau, governance, wallets, XM, etc., etc. So, well, that might be worthwhile. I'll have a look at that later on. Right. Don't want to unfollow him. So, moving on. I think I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. I'm not sure if I can remember. Cointelegraph, payment giant PayPal has received approval from the Financial Conduct Authority to offer crypto services in the United Kingdom. So we're starting to see a sensible approach by the UK in terms of crypto regulations, and now the big boys are kind of coming in on the back of that, and they're going to piggyback on countries that have the most forward-thinking and proactive approaches to this new asset class. Remember, things are going to change from now on in. We're going to see a change of tide. And what I think that's going to occur, from my humble perspective, is that we get the change of the terminology occurring first of all. We've seen this with the Bank of England when they've changed the terminology from cryptocurrencies to digital assets, and now crypto assets. So the terms you'll be hearing is digital assets and crypto assets. The term currencies and cryptocurrencies will be kind of reserved for stable coins that back monetary policy in, you know, G20 countries, and for central bank digital currencies. Bitcoin is likely to become gold replacement or a store of value, and also its own payment network, amongst many other things. I'm very bullish for Bitcoin. Once we see the bad apples, you know, pulled from the kind of organized structure around it. The same goes for ETH. But you know, there's a big change in tide going on here. I'm sure you can all feel it. Anywho, another article I found earlier on, which was Safemoon. I've seen a chart for this earlier on that's just looked catastrophic, which was generally explaining that the SEC is going after the Safemoon executives. The co-founders have been spending cars on Lambos and whatnot, and this is the kind of the state of crypto and Web3 at the minute, until these Ponzi projects get washed out. We're going to see I think a continuation of heavy regulation come in these countries. Safemoon, that we're likely to see this for all of the coins. I think PP is going to be one of the best ones to watch for. I never bet against meme coins, you know, but you watch yourself with these right now, especially with the gavel falling. All right, next up, Mr. Intuitive has secured his own XPunks NFT. Super cool, that. Really cool, and a little bit of an interesting kind of what it would be, a little snippet of information for you. His avatar here, which was from the very early project, which was released on the Ethereum chain by the Cryptoons. The creator and the NFT chap behind that is one of my friends. And I don't know if Mr. Intuitive knows that. I was in I'll post a picture later on if he doesn't mind me posting it. We were in a bar together on our island recently. I need to meet up with him and go for a catch up. But yeah, these are the Cryptoons. So Mr. Intuitive's logo was created by one of my buddies, and I also have a few of those as well. Anywho, right, moving swiftly on. So on XRP, which is probably the dominant NFT exchange, amongst other things, and creator of the XPunks brand on the XRPL, posted 1 year of NFTs in the XRP ledger, 1 year of the on XRP marketplace. Congrats to everyone that's still here. Let's set some more records next year and keep pushing the boundaries. Thank you for all being here and being you. This is a major thing. You know, XLS20 gave the native approach for NFTs on the XRPL, and it's only been 1 year. I'm really bullish on many NFTs and the XRP ledger, and you will all have your day here. So well worth keeping your NFTs locked down for the next couple of years. Another big brand on here is Xmart. They are the competing exchanges, one of three. Well, not competing. Maybe they're not competing. Maybe they're, you know, of equal weights. But you've got XRP Cafe, XMR, and you've got on XRP. And I know the founders from the really good bunch of guys. Cool. So I wanted to post this tweet here by Mando. Really interesting post. He is a cool guy to follow in the space, and he posted Bitcoin, big caps, mid caps, low caps, micro caps, and he's put rotation and few understand. This is so important. Is that the money flows down, okay, through structures, and he's just giving you an idea and a heads up here of how the money flows. It will pour down once Bitcoin moves up. The hedge funds will rotate their kind of profit-taking strategies, or the profit out of that, and then move into mid caps, big caps, mid caps, low caps, and micro caps, and they'll make money all the while through that. And so you don't have to have too much tribalism. You know, make your profit from these tokens, maybe rotate a little bit. It's not financial advice. It's going to be one of my strategies this year, and I have a wider, diverse portfolio for this cycle round to prepare for that. Cool follow. Give him a follow, Manders. He also posted something about Sol here, where he showed, you know, a Sol and an ETH graph, and seems that Raoul Paul is echoing the same sentiments. Okay, Ripple news. Well, an interesting post, a couple of posts here by Ripple, is that the market research report is out. I'm going to go over this in another video. I've got it posted here. I'm not going to do too much of a dive into it today. We're going to do an entire video. So if you want to have a look at that there, the Q3 2023 markets report is out. That's well worth a look. We'll cover it in another video. Also, that the bit of a post here to do with the CBDC'S. For many of the world's central banks, discussions around CBDC'S have shifted from if they will be developed to when. And this is a big kind of noise, this. Yeah, listen, you know, they're giving you a bit of a heads up here. When they will be introduced and widely used. Now, Ripple is in the absolute flipping hub of CBDCs. Ripple's focus on the private ledger is cross-border payments and CBDCs. Okay, that is what drives your value of your token should you wish it up. Those two things. Cross-border remittance, Nostro-Vostro kind of replacement, they're one of the same thing. And also CBDCs. There are many other things as well. But those are the things that I really keep my eyes on. There are different people with different opinions in terms of like utility on the XRPL and how that drives the value up. Mickey B. Fresh has got some fantastic ideas. I must go into them in the future with you. They're even bending my reality to understand that maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way as well. But you can see the use cases through CBDCs here. And that's an article from CoinDesk. Read more from James Wallace on the limitless opportunities of CBDCs at CoinDesk. Interesting main publication. We've also got Ripple XDev, which is the kind of Web3 arm Twitter profile for Ripple's development. And they posted something here, which is pretty cool. Missed a session for the speaker from Apex Dev Summit. And if you don't know, Apex Dev Summit is like the annual gathering of developers on the XRPL to talk about what their latest things they're doing, and they do videos and speeches. It's kind of like it's a bit of a gathering and a catch up of everything that's been going on in the space, stuff that's been found out, new stuff. Anyway, they posted the 40 sessions up on YouTube now. I've been looking, and I know you were able to trawl through a few days ago. There should be plenty to hold on to over until the next year. So some really cool content in there that I'll be checking out in due course. Right, that's it for the time being. That's the news catch-up on the XRPL in a minute. Please give me a follow on Twitter. Give the video a like. Please subscribe. Drop a comment. Let me know if I missed anything. Did I miss anything to you guys? Do you want me to cover something else? Just drop me a message in the comments. I'll get back to you later on today. Anyhow, until then, see you in the next video. Be blessed.